practice, we're going to start standing today, bringing connection of body and breath, mind into stillness. So perhaps simply set an intention of moving mindfully. Allow this practice to be like a moving meditation. For this next bit of time in your day, let it be a step back from all of the other things that are pulling your mind into the past and the future. And move joyfully, move with gratitude for this amazing body in any way that feels good for you. So you can change things up a little bit, adapt, and make sure that you're choosing a variation or an adaptation that suits your body best today. So as you're standing, have the feet perhaps just a little wider than the hips, knees are soft. Just let one hand rest on the heart center, one hand down on the lower belly beneath the navel. Feel that ease through the knees, so just a micro bend through the knees and allow the weight to drop down evenly through both feet, both legs. Relaxing through the buttocks and just starting already to feel this heaviness through the legs, grounding down, feel yourself arriving with that micro bend through the knees, and particularly if you've chosen to close your eyes, you may notice a gentle swaying of the body, but also acknowledge how you trust that you can stand here strong and secure, catching those little wavelets of movement and energy, and continually returning back to center, back to the present. As you feel the breath moving in, the belly expanding under that bottom hand, the soft breath moves out through the nostrils. Let the mind begin to quieten down. Give yourself permission to be here now. And as you imagine the spine beginning to lengthen, reaching above the crown of the head, almost like you're creating this subtle space in between each vertebrae, without rigidity, simply an expansion upward and outward and all around, without even moving, just beginning to take up more space with your awareness in all directions. And then as both palms connect at the center of the chest, bend those knees a little more. Take the next inhale, expand the arms wide, lift up through the chest. And as you exhale, reconnect the palms and just feel everything soften, the knees, the shoulders, the neck, the jaw. Inhale, expand, breathe in wide to the fingertips, and exhale. A little micro dropping in to soften. Feel those complementary energies of expanding and softening. Letting the pace, the rhythm, the natural breath guide the movement of your body. The next time you exhale, bring those elbows to cross, but don't land them. Circle the arms up and overhead as you breathe in, and exhale the opposite elbow on top. Circling the arms around as you breathe in, and perhaps starting to bend in the knees a little more, lifting from the lower ribs up to the collarbones. And that moment to soften and dissolve any tension as you exhale. One last inhale to lift the arms overhead, and then exhale to fold, chest to the thighs. Slide the hands to the shins as you breathe in, lift the chest halfway. And as you exhale, fold. Knees are off lock. Inhale, lifting halfway.
not already at the front of the mat, make your way there. One last breath in to lift the chest halfway. Tuck the chin, lengthen the back of the neck. Exhale, fold, land the hands, stepping all the way back into plank. Inhale, forward, look forward. Exhale, release with control. It might be bringing the knees down to support the lower back. Press into the top of the feet. Inhale to cobra. Exhale to release. Curl the toes, tuck the pelvis. Inhale through hands and knees. Core is on as you breathe out and press back into down dog. Find that same steady breath, that same steadiness as you were standing upright in Tadasana, mountain pose. That even effort between upper and lower halves of the body. On your next breath in, send the right leg up into the space behind you. As you exhale, step the foot forward, lower down to the left knee. Inhale the arms up, perhaps take the gaze up as you exhale, frame the front foot, stepping back into down dog. Lengthening the spine as you draw the front ribs into the back of your shirt. Next breath in, send the left leg up into the space behind, up and overhead, and exhale, step through, lower the right knee. Breathing in, reach the arms up as you exhale, framing the front foot. Stepping back into down dog. From down dog, inhaling into plank. As you exhale, release to the earth. Taking one breath here in cobra. Exhale to release. Navel to spine, coming up through hands and knees. Exhale, down dog. Breathing in, send the right leg up. Take a tiger curl this time. Exhale, knee to the chest. Inhale to lift. Step the foot forward, high lunge this time. You've got low lunge to return to though if you prefer. Dropping the shoulder blades down the back of the body while steering that left hip forward slightly. One last breath in, perhaps looking up, lifting the chin a little. As you exhale, frame the front foot, step back into down dog. Aim not to drag the foot, but lift the hips. Feeling the armpits facing each other. Create space in the upper back. Next inhale, left leg lifts. We take a tiger curl as we exhale. You can do this on hands and knees if you prefer. Inhale to lift, stepping the foot forward, building your high lunge, Anjaneyasana. Bend through the back knee, perhaps helps with balance. And then if you're feeling secure, steady on those 2 feet, start to straighten the back leg, send the right heel to the floor. One last breath in, looking up. As you exhale, palms connect to the front of your mat, stepping back into plank. Inhale forward, exhale, release with control. Cobra as you breathe in, drawing the shoulder blades towards each other, broad across the chest. Exhale, touching the forehead to the floor, transferring to down dog. Aim to find comfort, even effort. Start to lift the gaze, looking to the front of the mat. Walk, step or jump, coming forward into Uttanasana. Next breath in, lift the chest halfway, hands to the shin or the floor. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, drop the hips, reverse swan dive as you inhale. Exhale, hands to the heart. Letting the thumbs rest at the breastbone, or you may like to again rest one hand on the chest, one hand on the lower belly. Soften the gaze or close the eyes. Notice how you can make subtle adjustments for your body to feel that
that easy, effortless, residing in this present moment. Welcome fluctuations of energy under the skin, muscle movement. Welcome it all. As those palms reconnect at the heart, we take a heart-opening breath. Inhale. Exhale. Those elbows scoop past each other as you circle the arms up. Exhale. Opposite arm on top. Make this movement as big or as small, as passive or dynamic as you like, with the intention to remain connected to your breath. Next time one elbow comes across, bring the palms to meet or rest the hands on the shoulders. Lift the elbows slightly, relax through the jaw, breathe. Notice any areas that feel tight or tired. With your attention here, ask yourself, could I soften? Could I let that go? Do I really need to be holding on here? One last breath in, perhaps lift those elbows a little higher. Bend the knees, and as you exhale, draw the elbows down towards the belly. Breathing in, lift and circle the arms overhead, and begin again as you exhale. No rules, move with the intention to feel fluid and free. And watch how that becomes reality. You're crossing the opposite elbow on top. Lift into that sweet spot where you feel that sensation, just playing with your edge here. Smile with the curious mind of how you can play with that subtle sensation, subtle energy in the body. One last breath in to lift the elbows, bend the knees, exhale, fold. Feel the shoulders, the head, the arms heavy. Breathe in, come all the way up. Circle the arms, forward fold as you exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, fold. Drop the hips, use those strong legs. Breathe in, come all the way up, palms connect. Exhale down through center. Send the weight to the left leg, find figure 4, right ankle rests on top. Actively press the palms to meet each other. Stay with it here. We're staying on that left leg. As we breathe in, lift. Send the hands to the hips. Find your Virabhadrasana 3. Right leg reaches back, pressing through the heel or pointing the toes. Any arm variation here. Hips, wings back, or perhaps taking the arms alongside the ears. Bend a little more through the standing leg, lower the right foot, find your high lunge, breathe in to lift. Lift the chin, lift the gaze, one last breath in. As you exhale, frame the front foot. Send your left leg to the air, three-legged dog. Tiger curl as you exhale. Inhale to lift. Step the foot forward, building to warrior 2. Front heel lines up with back instep. Feel into your body. Open the torso. Expand the arms. Soften the gaze. Begin to straighten the front leg as you land the hands overhead, breathing in. Exhale, warrior two. Twice more like this, inhale. Bending a little deeper into that front knee. One last time, lift. Sending weight into the back heel. Windmill the back arm around, frame the front foot. Three-legged dog. Breathing in, left leg lifts. Exhale, tiger curl. Inhale to lift. Step the foot forward, high lunge. As you're ready, taking the arms up. We're finding our way into warrior three. Sending the weight forward, lifting the back leg. You could even have hands to the floor or to a block here. Reaching forward to the crown. We move into tree pose as we lift up. Help that right foot to the inside of the left leg. Bring the palms to meet. Lift the elbows. Lift the gaze. And as you step that right foot down underneath the hip, let the arms unfold alongside the body. Make fists with the hands, squeezing in, tightening the fingers. Breathe, 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 breathe. And then as you exhale, release those fingers, soften the hands. Feel the weight of the hands there from the wrists. Arms heavy alongside the body. Keeping the arms as is, or you may prefer one hand to heart, one hand to lower belly. Connecting with the breath. As you begin to crack open the eyes, then weight into the right leg. Find your figure four, left ankle crosses on top. Hands to hips, or bring your hands together in Anjali Mudra. Stay with it. Drawing those left toes towards the shin, that whole left leg active. We're moving into warrior three, lifting up just enough to release that left leg. Dropping that left hip a little, keeping that pelvis even, balanced. And we're stepping that left foot back, finding your high lunge, taking the arms up. You might connect the palms or keep the palms separate. Maybe there's a little more space. Notice what's working for you here today. As you breathe in, lift the gaze, frame the front foot as you breathe out. We're finding three-legged dog, right leg lifts up, breathe in. Tiger curl, match movement to breath, exhale. Inhale, lift. Step the foot forward, warrior two. Just having a look at your body, having a look at this foundation. Hips, open the chest. Expand through the fingers. Space between the back teeth. As you begin to straighten that front leg, take the hands overhead, breathe in. Exhale, bending into the front knee. Inhale. And exhale. Enjoy these breaths. Bending a little deeper into that front knee before windmilling the back arm around, frame the front foot without dragging that right leg, three-legged dog. Tiger curl, exhale. Inhale, lift. Step the foot forward, high lunge. We return to warrior three, beginning to send weight forward, arms back.
lifting that left leg off the mat. Reaching all the way back to the left foot, the toes or the heel. With control, lifting up, finding your tree pose. The left foot comes to the inside of that right leg, avoiding the knee area. Begin to guide that left knee back a little while sending the hips evenly forward. Those hip points, like headlights, facing forward evenly, shining out. Begin to release the left foot under the hip. Let the hands come down alongside the body. Curl the fingers in, making fist squeeze. Take a breath in, a long breath. Keep breathing in, squeezing harder, breathing in. As you exhale, release the hands, uncurl the fingers. Feel the weight of the hands at the wrists. The fingers drooping down like ripe mangoes ready to drop. And that sense of ease moves down through the entire body. And you're back where you began. You might have the eyes closed or turning that inner gaze towards those feelings of shifting subtle energy and finding beautiful, harmonious stillness. Stay curious. Notice what's happening right here, right now. And it's not always pleasant. It's not always easy. It's not always what we want to come up in our practice. But it's always worthwhile. Always a learning. Always a step closer to knowing ourselves better. Those palms turned out as you breathe in, float the arms up and overhead. As you exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, lifting the chest halfway. As you exhale, stepping back into plank. Inhale forward, exhale, release with control. Take a breath in, find your cobra. Breathing out, release the spine, the head to the floor. Breathe in, come up through hands and knees. Find child's pose this time, and you might like to take the knees wider. Head to the mat or to the hands or some sort of support. I wonder if you can hear the sound of your breath now. Stay with these next 3 breaths. Slowing it down even more. Taking your time to lift on up. Finding your way into Sukhasana, your easy seat, a comfortable seat. Letting that hand return to the center of the chest and one down to the lower belly. Connecting with those soft belly breaths, this diaphragmatic breathing, and slowing the nervous system down. Marvel at your ability to move through these range of energies, the way in which you're able to control your breath, your mind, your experience.
with this hand position if that's helpful for you to connect to the breath, or land the hands on the knees. Lengthen the spine out of the pelvis. Take a long breath in and a cleansing breath out through the mouth. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. One more round like this before we begin our box breathing. If breath retention is not for you, please skip that out. Let's begin together. Inhale through the nose, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale through the nose, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. And continue. Just one more minute of Samariti. Remaining soft across the forehead and through the jaw. It can be helpful to turn up the corners of the lips and relax from the inside out, outside in. Completing just one more round. Eventually allowing that pranayama practice just to fall away. Settle back for these next few moments and observe your body breathing. As you watch over the breath, you notice sensations, thoughts, emotions, sounds. Allow that to all be a part of the experience. Find comfort in the peace, this calm, open awareness in which you're abiding in right now, resting in willingly, openly. Reminding yourself of what a gift it is to have this amazing body in which to move, this breath that's gifted you this day, the wisdom to know that this short amount of time will benefit you and many others throughout this day, this life. Please feel free to stay a little longer if you're able to, or take some time reclined in Shavasana. I wish you well. Namaste.